off of turn number 4. They'll rumble into turn number 1. And we got one car around already. Hovland is around in turn number 4. That will bring out the yellow flag. 20 laps of distance, green flags in the air. We're underway. And a little beating and banging between Johnson and Kirby as they come off of turn number 4. Kirby going to cut off the momentum from the 5 machine of Roy Meeks. Now Meeks going to look to the outside of Kirby. That's a 3-wide battle for third as Zach Madrid going to look to the inside of Kelly Johnson for the lead. Johnson will lead lap number 1. Then it's going to be Zach Madrid now going to the inside just like he did during that IMCA stock car race. He'll take her the race lead and he brings Jacob Pace with him. Jacob Pace started this race inside of row number 3. He moves with a second spot, and Ryan Roth, he started this race on the backside, outside your top 5. Right now, he has raced his way up into the 3rd position. Ryan Roth started the race in 10th. Right now, being scored in 3rd, ahead of your pole sitter, Kelly Johnson, in 4th. As Johnson trying to hold off the number 5 machine of Roy Meeks. Don Irvin to the backside of Roy Meeks. They come off a turn at number 4. Top 5 drivers get single file for the moment. It's Zach Madrid out front, Jacob Pace in 2nd. 3rd is Ryan Roth. Kelly Johnson is 4th. And now it's going to be Meeks and Wilson making contact down the back straightaway. Meeks hangs onto the 5th spot, but here comes Wilson and Don Irvin going to go 3 wide now with Wilson. Spencer Wilson, the meet in the middle of that sandwich. He will lose that spot to Roy Meeks off of turn number 4 as Meeks at the 5th position at the line. We got one car around in turn at number 4, but he gets back in the gas and we stay green. Another one hitting the wall. It's Jesse Tillis down the front straightaway as here comes Zach Madrid off of turn number 4, right ahead of Colby Lamastay in the 0-2. He'll put Lamastay 1 lap down as Tillis took his car off the racetrack. His night is done. So Madrid leads the field off of turn number 2. He has driven out to a 1.794 advantage over Jacob Pace in the 18K. Then it's Ryan Roth in 3rd. Lamastay about went around once again. And for your 3rd place running driver, Ryan Roth in the 45. Roth got in the minors and went all the way up to the top side of the racetrack to avoid making contact with that 0-2 Lamastay, the lap car there in the 0-2. Speaking of lap cars, a couple cars are going to go lap down here before too long. Right now running 3 wide on the racetrack, it's Terry Haven, Ryan Brewster, and Miley in the 34th. Those drivers have been battling out hard right now. 20th on back, right ahead of your race leader of Zach Madrid. As they do battle right now ahead of your race leader, Zach Madrid. You still got Jacob Pace back there, 2.3 seconds behind your race leader. So Madrid can kind of work his way around these lap cars. Doesn't have to be on the throttle. He's actually going to split the lap cars of Brewster as we got a yellow. We're off of turn number 4. The 19 of Jimmy Mills, Sean Stacy in the 22, and Colby Lamastay in the 0-2, the lap car. Bring out the yellow flag off of turn number 4. The green flag at the cone. It's in the air. We're back underway. 13 laps to go. Zach Madrid, the man out front, and here comes Ryan Roth using the outside line. Ryan Roth putting the pressure on Zach Madrid now. So going to turn number 1, off turn 2, it will be Madrid with the advantage as Roth gets a good run off of turn number 2. He's going to try to sneak right back around the 18K of Pace. Pace and Roth stay knotted up side by side through 3 and 4. Still side by side off of turn number 4 as Roth and Pace do battle. Yellow flag, though, will fly off of turn number 2. 1 car around. Green flag back in the air with 13 laps to go. It's going to be Zach Madrid leading the field into turn number 1. Ryan Roth trying to get around him on the top side as Spencer Wilson and Jacob Pace trying to do battle with Madrid down low. It's going to be Pace and Madrid side by side now, 3 wide for the top spot. And I'll be damned if Jesse Patterson didn't step on it in turn number 1. Going to ruin a great battle for the race lead. And man, Jacob Pace got to be shaking his fist at Kelly Johnson in 5th. Green flag is in the air once again. Let's see if we can get this 7th lap in. And Madrid trying to protect the bottom side of the racetrack. Here comes Pace down the inside. Ryan Roth, though, going to get a good run off of turn number 2. 3 wide once again for the top spot. Roth up top, Madrid in the middle. Here comes Jacob Pace down low. Roth and Pace going to try to split Madrid. They'll do just that. Jacob Pace to the race lead. Ryan Roth still going to ride around the top side as Jacob Pace led that last lap. Something's wrong with the 5M up Madrid. He is off the pace. Madrid, your race leader on the restart. He is off the pace down the back straightaway. He's outside the top 5 now in the 5M. So he falls off the pace. Ryan Roth goes around the outside of Jacob Pace down to turn number 1. Ryan Roth to the outside of Jacob Pace. Got a good run now. He's going to lose it in turn number 2. bring out the yellow flag. Jacob Pace, Brenda Kirby, Spencer Wilson, your top three. Green flags in the air. 11 laps to go here tonight at Arizona Speedway for your IMCA Modifieds. And Jacob Pace will lead the field off at turn number 2 with second place right now being Spencer Wilson, trying to get around Brendan Kirby. Wilson using the top side of the racetrack. He'll work his way around Brendan Kirby. Now he's going to look to the outside of Jacob Pace for the top spot. Pace down low, Wilson up top. They run 1-2 on the track as Kirby and Johnson go side by side for third behind them. Jacob Pace going to use the real estate down the bottom side of the racetrack with Spencer Wilson up top, followed by Kirby and Johnson. Then you got the 82 machine of Eston Whistler. Whistler in the top 5 now, and the number 82 car. So he has a very fast car as well in the 82. As now Spencer Wilson drops the nose down the inside of Jacob Pace. He's going to follow Catfish with Jacob Pace around turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway they go. One car almost made contact with the wall. That's David Spriggs in the 5P. Spriggs, though, gets the car back underneath him. Down the back straightaway. Looks to be a little bit off the pace, though. As we'll keep an eye on Ryan Roth. You'll see him cross the stripe right now. Just got around Chad Stevens. And the number 61, Roth, right now being scored in the 11th spot. As Spriggs goes to the infield, his night is done. It's still Jacob Pace out front. Spencer Wilson going to look to the top side of the racetrack. Pull up right to the back bumper of the 18K Pace. Pace down low. Wilson goes up top into turn number 1. It'll be a drag race as Wilson going to try to get that good drive off at turn number 2. Couldn't quite get it there. That time down the back straightaway as Whistler looks the inside of Brendan Kirby. That's a battle for third on track. As Kirby hanging on to that third spot over Whistler. Here comes Kelly Johnson down the 93. And Kelly Johnson in that number 93 who looked underneath Whistler that last time off of turn number 4, then went top shelf through turns 1 and 2. As a couple of spots behind them, Ryan Roth right now trying to work around Chuck Gronke and Jimmy Mills. Jimmy Mills in the 16 all the way up to the top side of the racetrack with Chuck Gronke in the middle. Mills is going to go around. Roth's going to get a 2-for-1 as the caution flag's going to come back out off of turn number 4. How about that? 5 laps to go. We'll see if we go 6 laps to go here with this caution flag. Tom Lucas, Ryan Roth, running 6th and 7th. Green flags in the air. And the field works their way off of turn number 2. Jacob Pace, your race leader, followed by Spencer Wilson. And now it's going to be Eston Whistler to the inside of Brenda Kirby. And here comes Kelly Johnson in the 93 as well. Johnson to the outside of Eston Whistler has yellow flag comes out for, I believe, the 34 of Miley, I'm thinking. As we get set for the green flag. Once again, it's in the air. 6 laps to go. Jacob Pace and Spencer Wilson. A little contact may go to turn number 1. Saw a little tire smoke come off the right front of Spencer Wilson. He'll hang on to that second spot. Trying to follow the tire tracks now at the 18K of pace. Behind them, Kelly Johnson. He goes top side on Eston Whistler along with Ryan Roth. As your race leader goes around Jacob Pace in turn number 4. Oh, Dr. Jacob Pace goes around in turn number 4. Does anybody want to win tonight's modified main event? Kelly Johnson, Tom Lucas, Ryan Roth, your top 6. Green flags in the air. 6 laps to go in this one. Can we get this lap in? We're stuck on lap 7 for a while. Right now stuck on lap 14 as we go off of turn number 2. It's Wilson over Brenda Kirby with Eston Whistler in the third spot. Then it's Lucas and Johnson. Johnson going to go up to the top side of Tom Lucas in the 3L. 3L, Lucas trying to hang on to that position. Now he's going to get gobbled up by not only the 93 of Johnson, but here comes Ryan Roth the inside of him. Ryan Roth in the 45 down the inside of Tom Lucas. He'll take over the 4th spot and away from Johnson and Lucas. So 2 for 1 there. Ryan Roth picks up as Eston Whistler goes up to the top side of the racetrack. He's trying to work around Brenda Kirby, and hey, somebody might need to tell him the top side is not where you want to be. But Whistler, he's going to go up there anyways through turns 1 and 2. That allows Ryan Roth pull right up to the back bumper of the 5K of Brenda Kirby. Now goes side by side with Eston Whistler. Laps winding down here at Arizona Speedway for the IMCA Modifieds. 3 laps to go. It's Spencer Wilson out front. Then it's Brenda Kirby. Ryan Roth right now running in 3rd as he sneaks by Eston Whistler in the 82. Ryan Roth fighting back to come up right now on the podium. See if he can't get that second spot. He's going to need some help, though, with 2 laps to go to see if he has anything for Spencer Wilson. Roth, though, going to look to the inside of Brendan Kirby as he'll pull up side by side with Kirby. Rhino trying to get ahead of Kirby. Couldn't quite do it. Kirby thought about lost it off of turn number 2 right there. Roth might have straightened her back out. So they work their way into turn number 3. One more time around for Spencer Wilson. Your race leader is out to a 2-second advantage over Brenda Kirby and Ryan Roth, who continue to battle for that second spot. Wilson off a turn down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4 one final time. Checkered flag will fly. It will be Spencer Wilson picking up the win. And for second, give it to Kirby over Ryan Roth, with Whistler and Lucas rounding out your top 5. Well, put your hands together. Spencer Wilson out of the car. Your main event winner here for the IMCA Modifieds. Oh, Spencer, hell of a job here tonight. Didn't know who wanted to win that main event here, man, as there was all sorts of issues there for the top spot. Were you kind of worried there were 6 laps to go?
Not really. Just patient, just kind of settled in and went to work. Just try not to overdrive the corner.
Yeah, fast car all night here tonight, man. You and Jacob Pace put on a heck of a heat race earlier on, and then you're battling out for him for the race lead as well, man. Talk about the battle you two guys had all night long.
Well, that's great when a guy can race door to door and respect each other like that. I guess, I don't know, he just looped it over here on his own, so really sad to see this place being taken away from us here. Really wish it could stay around.
Yeah, we definitely enjoy having you out. I know you enjoy being out here in Victory Lane. I know you got some people you like to thank as well.
I'd like to thank Booty for all the help he does, and then Precision Performance, Brian Strand, and then my wife Tiffany for letting me come out here and screw around all winter.
Hey, we'll hope you're screwing around with us in 2 weeks for the last dance. Give it up for Spencer Wilson, your main event winner out here at Arizona Speedway. As Brenda Kirby able to hold off Ryan Roth there for the second spot. Brenda, hold your own here tonight. Had a fast hot rod, just didn't have enough for Spencer there at the end.
Yeah, this is a new car for us, so we're just kind of figuring it out a little more every race. So I'm pretty happy with the second place. Pretty bummed this place is shutting down, but I hope everyone can come back out for the last race.
Yeah, definitely hope to see you out here for the last race and up here on the podium. Now you got some people you'd like to thank.
Oh, yeah, I got to thank my dad for helping me with the car, my sister for coming out. It's just us two tonight. Jake for helping me get ready with this week at the shop, and there's tons of people, Garen Mobile Home Service, LA Prep, CNR Machine, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of people, but I appreciate everyone's help and all the fans for coming out.
All right, she'll be gunning for a win in the last dance here in a couple of weeks. As Ryan Roth here tonight, man. I know you're sweating, breathing hard, man, tongue hanging out. You had a hell of a drive here tonight. Best drive I've seen out here at Arizona Speedway in the couple of years I've been out here. Going for the race lead, losing in turn number 1. Still, though, fighting back after taking the restart in 14th, coming home on the podium. Got to feel somewhat bittersweet and good, right?
Man, I'll tell you what, it does feel good finishing third. I don't know what happened tonight in my heat race. I lost brakes, and in the main event, going for the lead, and I thought we had it, and all of a sudden the brake pedal goes to the floor, and there was no saving it. And then they'd pump back up. I'd have brakes again. I'm like, well, let's ride the high side, and I'd ride the brakes, thinking, oh, you know. But hey, we had a hell of a hot rod tonight. I can't thank my dad and Sid enough. They, you know, I haven't touched this in 3-4 weeks. I've been printing shirts. My wife and I thought, you know, what a great idea to open a business, man. There's no vacation time now, so I can't thank them enough. And all my sponsors, 3Y Designs, J2 Designs, Premium Coach Group, Distinctive Custom Cabinetry, Don Hagen and Sons Trucking, XR, GRT Race Cars. Got to thank everybody, man. Thank you all for coming out.
All right, Ryan Roth comes home in third, and what was the hardest third-place finish I've ever seen. Eston Whistler, he'll finish fourth here tonight. Congratulations once again to your main event winner, Spencer Wilson.